Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, 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 people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name Mike Grouse, man. Big up, 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 big up to that 501 at 317. Y'all know how I get down, baby. Little Rock, Indianapolis, I'm back, she back, they back, he back. We in the motherfucking building. Yes, sir. Give me 1 second, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. We'll talk about it when you get here.
All right.
All right.
W.
3, 2. My bad, y'all. My bad. I thought it was something. I'm looking at something. I'm like, nah, this can't be it. You know what I'm saying? This can't be it. But you what's good, people, man? Smash that thumbs up button on your way in, man. Lake County was good. Bayside Boxing was good. Mansour Watson was good. He says the way boxing is going nowadays, they can just do away with the sanctioning bodies altogether. So many casual fans in the game, they don't respect shit anyway. So just do away with them. Okay. Bayside Boxing, eliminators and final eliminators are different. This fight is a eliminator, which falls in line with other eliminators. WBC uses eliminator as a marketing tool. Doesn't guarantee a title shot. Okay. I hear you. Late one fighting division, Barrios is in title contention. He ain't fought yet. He literally ain't even fought yet. So how is he in contention? How is he in contention? If you ask me, Amir Khan and Kell Brooks should be eliminated. If you ask me, Amir Khan and Kell Brooks should be a eliminator. If they gonna make Barrios and Keith Thurman a eliminator, I think goddamn me I think motherfucking Amir Khan and Carol Burke should be a eliminator. Amir Khan and Carol Burke should be a eliminator. That's real shit. That's real spill. They got Mark. I mean, how? Somebody explain to me. I would love to hear anybody who has a what's the word I'm looking for? A reason why this is being done. A good enough reason. Does anybody have a good enough reason why this is being done? You got Keith Thurman, who ain't fought in 2 years, 3 years maybe, 2.5. It's been a while. It's been a long time since we seen Keith Thurman in the ring. And shut up that dumbass marketing talk. I don't want to hear nothing. It's a marketing tool, man. Shut that soft ass shit up. Bayside boxing. You always want to goddamn be capped for these motherfuckers. You always want to make Amir Khan and Carol Burke eliminator. They deserve it. They deserve it. They've been active. We ain't seen Keith. When last time we seen Keith? Keith ain't threw a punch and goddamn me in 55 years. He ain't threw a punch in 55 years. It's a promotional tool. It's a marketing tool. It's a marketing tool. At least he fought. At least Ricky Burns fought. Keith Thurman ain't fought, and your boy Barton got knocked out. Martin got put to sleep by a nigga from 130. You get put to sleep from a dude from 130, and you can tell me that you deserve a eliminator? Bayside boxing. Let me ask you a question. And it goes all back to, man, like, I get it, man. I get it. These dudes just don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. They have no inclination or desire to fight Terrence Crawford. They do not want to fight Terrence Crawford. He rather go down and do a eliminator. He rather go down to the W. Why not just get you a tune-up and say, you know what, after my tune-up, I want me a real title shot. After this comeback fight with Barrios, I want a real title shot. I know Terrence Crawford is a big bad wolf. I know that you really don't want to keep Thurman. I get it. You see what Bud did to Sean Porter, you feel like, damn, I threw everything I had at Sean. I couldn't do Sean like that. So you see what Bud did to Sean. And you thinking, and you got the play-by-play going back in your mind. You seeing it, oh shit. So fight Mario Bar. I get it, but to me, it shouldn't be no eliminator. It shouldn't be no eliminator. Bud versus Boots, let's get that fight. No, fuck that. Let's get Boots versus Earl. Ain't Boots number 1 in the IBF? Let's get Boots versus Earl. How about that? Yeah, how about that? Ain't it time for Earl to do a mandatory defense in the IBF? How about we get Boots versus Earl? Man, Boots will walk the earth with Earl. I got Boots. Let's get Boots and Earl. Mm-hmm. Ain't Boots number one. Ain't Boots number one to IBF. Huh? Yeah. You don't want to see Boots get Earl. Y'all want, oh, I get it, Ugas. Ugas, he a champion, Mike. My Ugas a champion, Mike. Man, that motherfucker he is the least of a champion. He's the least of a champion. Nigga, man, y'all can build Ugas up all y'all want to. Build them up, 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 build them up all y'all want to. But let me ask y'all a question. Well, let me just show y'all something right quick. I ain't gonna ask y'all nothing. Y'all niggas like Bayside boxing and he'll make it into something that is not. So I ain't gonna ask you niggas nothing. I'm gonna just show y'all something, man. I'm gonna just show y'all something, bro. And I want y'all to let me know if I'm wrong. Now, if you in a eliminator, as a matter of fact, let me go out to my motherfucking YouTube right quick. I really want to know. Let me go out to my motherfucking I really want to know. I want to know. Oh man, I swear to God knows, like Mike, you can't sing, Mike. If you could sing, boy, you would have these motherfuckers out here going, wow. You know what I'm saying? You had these motherfuckers. Should you be ranked to be in a eliminator? Simple question. Should you be ranked to be in a eliminator? Go out to the poll, answer the question, vote right now. Let me know, should you be ranked to be in a eliminator? I need you to vote. I need you to cast the ballots right now. Cast your motherfucking ballot right now. Should you be ranked to be in a eliminator? Bayside boxing, I'm asking you. Mr. PBC, Mr. Should you be ranked? Bayside. Anybody gonna answer my question? Who gonna hear? Oh no, you ain't got me. Nigga said no. He said no. He said no, you ain't gotta be ranked to be an eliminator. So what we doing here, bro? How? Bayside, man, he gonna go down with the ship. Bayside boxing gonna go down with the ship. That man said, no, you ain't gotta be ranked to be in no fucking eliminator, Mike. What? Like, I see why these sanctioned bodies get away with it now. You motherfuckers are stupid. And I mean that with all due respect. You niggas are fucking idiots. Like, there's no way around it. What are we doing? That Thurman and Barrios are not even ranked in the WBC. That's the point I was getting to. WBC rankings: Earl Spencer champion, Virgil Ortiz, David Evanesian, Jerron Ennis, Danny Garcia, Delani Minch, Josito Lopez, Mikey Garcia, Abel Ramos, Alexander Vesputin, Igis Kavalauskas, Amir Khan, Rashidi Ellis, Kell Brook, Alina Stanonis, Cody Crowley. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Did I skip Mario Barrios' name? Did I skip Keith Thurman's name? Did I? No, I did not. Their name is not listed. There is no Keith Thurman. There is no Mario Barrios. Wait a minute. Wait a motherfucking minute, Mike. You know what? I'm gonna read it backwards. And maybe their name will pop up. I'm gonna read this motherfucker backwards, and maybe their name will pop up. Let me try it again. Cody Crowley, nope. Alina Stanonis, nope. Kell Brook, I told you. Kell Brook and Amir Khan should be in the final eliminator. An eliminator something. Rashidi Ellis, Amir Khan, Kavalauskas, Vesputin, Abel Ramos, Mikey Garcia, Josito Lopez, Thulani Minch, Africa Stand Up, Danny Garcia, Jerron Ennis, David Avanesian, Virgil Ortiz. How in the fuck are they even in? Can somebody make it make sense to me? We're going out to 910. What's going on, bro? Yo, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up, man?
Just chilling, man.
Not much, man. Hey, so yeah, look, man, I'm born and raised in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Boots actually a young boy who grew up in my neighborhood. I hope he's the future, but here's the thing. We really don't know much about him, but he's decapitating lower levels, and dudes is washed up. I want to see some. Nobody's talking about the dude Boutayev who just beat up Jamal James. That dude is thorough right there. I want to see somebody these dudes are just beating up lower levels and then go straight to calling out champs. So they need to bring back these old eliminator days, man. Make these dudes, they got to earn a title shot. They just calling out champs. That's all they doing. What do you think about that?
At the end of the day, like that's what they get in the sport for. They don't get in the sport to fight these dudes on the way up, even though that's part of the game. Like they ain't looking for that. They looking for that title shot.
But he's on his way up. So, but what I'm saying is this: Boots. If you look at, they looking for the title shot. I've been following boxing a long time. They looking for a title shot, right? But back in the day, and I ain't talking about that long ago, before PBC and all that other stuff, guys earned title shots. So what I'm saying is, Virgil Ortiz, you look at the resumes. Virgil Ortiz got the Maurice Hookers on there. He got the machine. He got the Mean Machine on there. Even the old vet Herrera is on there. Boutayev, he just beat Jamal James. Who the hell has Boots defeated? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, everybody is hyped up, and I'm hyped up too. But I'm hyped up to see him fight one of those guys. We got to build up for fights, man. It's like this whole Canelo thing. Everybody's calling out Canelo, but they're not building up for it. Like, that's how they did back in the day. That's how we got them good fights, them super fights. We went away from that. They beating up bums, and they calling out top guys. And I know what they get in the fight for, but these guys are trying to be the best. Also, they not just. I mean, it's like these guys is taking these shortcuts or trying to, like you just saying, like you're saying, Barrios and Thurman. You know, the winner could possibly get a title shot. That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
I agree.
Where these other guys at? It's a long line of guys. There's some hungry guys out there who's earning shots, and they're getting passed up from guys who got the gift of gab. They winning fans over by talking shit. These like Broner type dudes.
It's not even the gift of gab, man. It's about who you're associated with in this boxing game. That's all it is.
Who you associated with.
You know, and Virgil Ortiz, he's gonna get his title shot. He's number one in the WBC, and he's number one in the WBO. So sooner or later, probably after his next fight, he'll be mandated for a title shot. I'm sure of it.
Well, the PBC, well, like we said, Earl, he's fighting Ugas next. The winner of that, I mean, they can keep that in house. That's what they've been doing, keeping it in house. They got deals with the WBC. I mean, WBC doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I mean, it just don't seem like nothing's too organized or structured in boxing too much anymore.
No, it definitely not. It definitely not. Like right now, the way the sport going, they can make up anything they want to make up, and they gonna slide through. Like this shit right here, like Thurman and Barrio, like these guys aren't even in the WBC rankings, but they in eliminator fight. Like somebody got I need somebody in the WBC in the hierarchy to make this make sense. Was it a panel that voted on this fight? That I need to know why Thurman and Barrios deserves a eliminator.
Now, why aren't they under investigation with the WBA? They need to throw them in a package deal. The WBC, man, I don't know what's going on over there. I mean, like everyone else, we don't know what's going on there. When are they going to get investigated? Anyway, so what do you think about how you think this Barrios and Thurman fight going to? You think it's going to do it around the same as you think it'll do better than Ortiz and Martin?
I don't know, honestly, bro. I'm not even worried about that. And for everybody who wants to know, the Thurman and Barrios pay-per-view price will be set at, I believe, $74.95. Let me share the
crazy
right quick so everybody can see the price. There you
go.
And the Thurman pay-per-view price will be $74.95. I'm not.
Meanwhile,
I seen a Raging Babe on Twitter. She was saying how much money she spent on boxing the past year, and she was like she was going to be more selective with what she buys. Exactly. And she said, "I like Thurman, I like Barrios, but I'm not buying their fight. It's my prerogative." And I've been that way. I'm a guy who. Fury, Wilder, I bought that. Crawford, Crawford Porter, I bought them. The only two pay-per-views that I bought last year. Everything else, you didn't
pay for. You didn't buy the Canelo Plant, John?
No, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew Plant was gonna get stopped. I told everybody Plant was gonna get stopped, and he got stopped. Even though I knew what was gonna happen with Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. I went on and bought that shit just to, you know what I'm saying, support my nigga Crawford for the first time. And with the Wilder Fury, man, I was just holding that hope. You feel me? I was like, come on, Wilder, we can do this shit, man. You got to. But the Plant, like Canelo, he had a great year last year, but I can't pay for. Well, I did watch Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo on the Zone, so I guess I pay for that too.
I mean, I felt Plant was a good fighter to me though, but I got it just for the significance of the fight. Yeah, I mean, I thought it would be competitive. I mean, you don't think it was competitive? I thought it was pretty competitive. You don't think it was competitive at all before the stoppage?
I thought it was cool. I never thought Plant was in control or had a chance to really, you know what I'm saying, make his mark. Like it just seemed Canelo was just doing what Canelo does, man. He wears you down. He comes on you, and he keeps coming. He's one of those guys that has the physical what's the word I'm looking for, the physical, goddamn, the physical pressure.
Yeah, attributes.
No, the physical pressure, but also
okay.
Along with that physical pressure, he applies the mental pressure too. Like you got to think, Planet.
Yeah.
He couldn't be still. At some point in time, man, you got to start moving around, and you got to be willing to exchange and get that respect. If you moving around the whole fight, I don't give a fuck what you did in training camp. You gotta goddamn me. You gotta get that man respect, like Floyd Mayweather did. Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, came at him the first part of the fight. Then he started to, you know what I'm saying, move around and pick him up. But not a Golovkin.
I mean, is it fair before hold on one second? Is it fair to say? I mean, in my opinion, it should be clear that they got different versions of Canelo, though. I mean, he learned a lot. They got way different versions of Canelo.
I don't think Triple G got a different version of of Canelo. I think outside of the first fight, Triple G got the version of Canelo that everybody else been getting.
Got you. Yeah, got you.
Well, big job, man. Let me get back to the show, bro.
One more thing before I go. What do you see Bud doing? Do you see Bud investing in himself, signing with which direction you see Bud going? That's all I got.
It's so crazy.
I'm gonna fall back in the chat. Like if you can respond while I fall back in the chat.
Yeah, it's so crazy that people talk about what Terrence Crawford should do next. Because I'm like, smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Right now, everybody go out there and smash that thumbs up button, right? So this is what, and I've been hearing people say, man, Bud need to sign with Floyd. Bud needs to sign with Floyd, man. He needs to sign with Floyd. He needs to sign with Floyd. He needs to sign with Floyd. He needs to sign with Floyd, Mike. He needs to sign with Floyd, Mike. He needs to sign with Floyd. Man, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've been telling y'all that. I believe I was the first person to say Terrence Crawford needed to sign with Floyd Mayweather. Let me see, can I find that shit? Man. I got the video too. I'm like, yeah, Terrence Crawford should maybe sign with Floyd Mayweather because Floyd can do something for his career, and I believe Floyd would be invested too in Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I've been but now, like, when I think about it, I don't, even though I said it, I'm kind of going back on it. I'm kind of going back, like I don't want to see Terrence Crawford under Floyd Mayweather. That's just me. That's just me. But yeah, man, I brought it up maybe a month ago. Maybe about a month ago I brought it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the video. I don't think I can find this shit. But yeah, man, I've been saying that Terrence Crawford should possibly consider the Floyd Mayweather tutelage. But I don't think that, I don't know if Terrence Crawford could fall under that Mayweather Promotions umbrella, especially with the money he's been getting. I don't know if Floyd and Leonard gonna want to pay that $6 million up front. You know what I'm saying? $7 million up front, especially after hearing what them people said about what they said about Terrence Crawford numbers. But man, yeah, man, I don't think he should. I don't think he should though. Long story short, I don't think he should sign with Floyd Mayweather. But if he did, I could understand. Let's get back to the thing. Here we go.
Crawford, right now, the way that I'm seeing schedule-wise, he fought Porter in probably mid to late November. You're fighting first week of February. Let's say you're victorious over Barrios. Everything goes according to plan. February 5th. Crawford doesn't have an opponent. Could that be next for Keith Thurman in the summertime if the opportunity was presented?
Well, I would have to say right now it doesn't seem like it's on the list. And I'll explain why.
Okay.
The reason is, my bad,
I didn't hear.
Little dead phone. I got 20% to go. We got
Okay,
plenty of
so
time to talk.
I'll go quickly, but just if you can go ahead and give me your thoughts on Crawford.
I love the fight. I love facing these undefeated welterweight champions. I want the belts. But it might not have been announced. You seem like you're a little unaware. But the WBC approached me for a weigh-in check. And I said, why is the WBC approaching me for a weigh-in check? I don't hold the WBC title. Mario Barrios doesn't hold the WBC title. They have no right to check my weight. Unless this fight, February 5th, is a title eliminator.
Oh.
Which I knew there was a small possibility of being on the books. So if it hasn't been fully announced, this is my way of announcing it. They've been coming at me. If they want to stop checking my weight, if they're going to do something else, they're going to do something else. But everything in boxing is done for a reason. And I know that the only reason why the WBC can request such a thing weeks prior to a fight, where's your weight, champ, is because this fight will be a 12-round title eliminator for the WBC. So whomever holds the WBC title later this year is most likely who Keith Thurman will be fighting. And I look forward to that challenge. I look forward to that opportunity. And then after that, we can talk about other champions.
Okay,
but
so
if something was to happen politically where I do not get to forcefully make the WBC champion face Keith Thurman, then obviously with the contract, with the great fight proposal, I'd be more than open to fighting Terrence Bud Crawford.
I got two questions.
That motherfucker said it's gotta be a great fight proposal to fight Terrence Crawford. These dudes so pussy when it comes to Bud, bro. These niggas want an arm and a fucking leg when it comes to Bud. So WBC president comes out and supports the Keith Thurman's claim about this being a title eliminator. WBC president Mauricio Suleiman says Thurman Barrios is a official eliminator, not final. Boxing Scene has confirmed that the upcoming February 5th showdown between former titleists will not serve as a final title eliminator. The bout will come with the WBC sanctioning, though not guaranteed that the winner will have a clear shot at unified WBC IBF welterweight titleist Earl Spence. It's a official eliminator, not final. Longtime WBC president Mauricio Suleiman told Boxing Scene, clarifying the matter. That's what the WBC president is saying. I'm going to ask y'all again, though. Should you be ranked? Should you be ranked to be in a eliminator, man. If we not going to adhere to the rankings, then Jake Paul can be in an eliminator bout. Should you be ranked to be in a eliminator? All right, get the fuck out of here, man. That shit is so whack. These dudes not even ranked, but they, some way, somehow, some shape, some form, they can be in an eliminator bout. Make that make sense to you, boy. Then smash my thumbs up button on your way in. Sick of saying it. Smash that thumbs up button for your boy Mike on Sluts. Deserved. Should you be ranked to be in a eliminator? That's what I'm not getting, man. Jalen, I don't see what's going on. I don't see nothing. Maybe you can call in and explain to me. They are going to either force Earl to fight Keith or force Terrence to fight Keith first. Man, Keith don't want to fight Terrence. Terrence to beat the shit out of Keith Thurman, man. You know it, I know it. The whole world knows it. And he'll get no credit doing it. He'll get no credit doing it. And you know what? He don't need credit. He don't need credit for beating up Keith. Any examples of final eliminator having a rematch? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Shut up. Go sit down. Go do some work. Yes, I know you should be ranked. Dude, there is no way in hell that a sanctioning body should have a eliminator bout with two dudes who are not even in the top 15. You are just pissing and shitting on every other fighter that's in your sanctioning bodies. The disrespect is real. The disrespect is absolutely real. But I'm done. I ain't gonna go too much harder on these dudes, man. I'm gonna ease back. I'm gonna ease up off of them, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. 317-220-6995. Number to call in if you want to call in. Should you be ranked? Do you need to be ranked to be in an eliminator? That's the goddamn question of the day. That's the overwhelming question of the day. These dudes not even in the top 15. They're not even in the top 15. How the fuck they in a man? I might need to go ahead and get me an eliminator fight then. Man, he'll say anything to support PBC. It's sad, man. It's sad, bro. You can't even see past your own goddamn self-love for a promotional company to try to get what's best for the sport of boxing. Did you just go with all things PBC? Fuck PBC, fuck Top Rank, fuck Matchroom. I care about the fighters and the fights. That's it, man. I don't give a damn about no fucking no goddamn Showtime, whether it's the Zone, ESPN. BT Sports. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Just put the best fights on, man. What's going on, Al?
What's going on, Mike?
Trying to figure out why these dudes in a final eliminator, or in an eliminator for a sanctioned body they ain't even ranked in.
Because Keith figured he can bribe his way.
I heard Kell Brook and Amir Khan like a final eliminator.
It should be compared to these guys who ain't even ranked in the WBC. Is getting eliminated. Khan and Brook are like 13 and 15. What are they? 13 and 12 and 14. What are they?
Like 11 and 13, something like that. It don't matter. They hired the fucking Barrios and Keith.
You know, they don't need the money. Well, they don't. They got enough money. They're making money. They're cool with it. But Keith, I don't know, man. I look at it like maybe it's a way for him to get Errol fight because Errol don't really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's just another excuse. But it looks like they're gonna line up another excuse to avoid Bud.
At the fans' corner, I hear you, but we got an article from less than 16 hours ago with the WBC president saying that it is a WBC eliminator, though it is not a final eliminator. Those are his words, not mine. And has anybody seen goddamn me Keith and Mario Barrios? Welcome to Vada. I ain't seen them niggas get a welcome to Vada tweet yet. I think Canelo and Plant get one.
Still, they just get someone who just got kicked out. There was a list in the chat of the people that got kicked out the ranking.
Who's on that list? Let me real quick.
UK fighters and a couple Americans. Yeah, Conor Benn, Mario Barrios, Mauricio Lara, Lee McGregor, Chris Billam-Smith have been removed from their rankings this month as they have not registered for the VADA Clean Boxing program. They still have the opportunity to enroll and be reinstated.
Yeah.
So maybe he got reinstated. You never know. I don't know. But, bro, it look like your boy David Avenesian ain't going to get a title shot, Mike.
Man, niggas ducking David Avenesian, man. Dude, Westcott them on that Virgil Ortiz, he fight McKinnison.
It's crazy because Ortiz be talking all that trash. Like, yeah, I'll fight.
Signed up for VADA, or is it them saying that they signed up? You can say you signed up, but until VADA put that tweet out, man, I'm not believing none of that shit.
I'm pretty sure they signed up. I'm pretty sure they signed.
That's what Manny Pacquiao and them said.
They signed up for weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late for my VADA. Nigga, it was goddamn me. Y'all know that. Y'all see. Let me get y'all in on a little thing right quick. Sometimes these promoters, they use third party. No, my bad. These fucking commissions, they use contractors like third party people to go out there and get their testing, right? Commission testing.
Yeah. And sometimes
it's the people that are involved with VADA. So just because like the commission says, okay, we're doing commission drug testing, they might use VADA to go out there and get their samples because of COVID and shit like that to keep everybody safe. But if you're not enrolled in VADA, then you're not gonna get that tweet like everybody else get, like Plant and Canelo, like Earl, like all Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter. Like the big fights get that shit, man. Like these dudes, Thurman Barrios, I'm not seeing them niggas in VADA at all.
You know why, Mike? They're playing the game. They're watching each other. They're like, oh, he ain't signed up. I ain't signing up. Yeah, man, come on, man. That you forgot to mention as well. Some fighters get to even test can even choose the clinic that their samples are being tested at.
Yep. I think all fighters can, right?
The big ones can.
Yeah, like, I know some can.
If you make money, it's about if you make money. If you can, that's the truth, bro. You make money, you bring money in. You could do whatever you want, really and truly, in this boxing game. When you look at it, it just look like it's hard to understand why they're gonna sanction this fight as an eliminator. They haven't responded to Virgil Ortiz ducking the final eliminator versus Avenesian. No one even understand that's what he did. So we got a number one ranked fighter that's waiting for a final eliminator for a shot at Errol, and he's looking for an opponent. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe Virgil wants to fight down the WBO route.
He had the opportunity. He was number one last year, and he dropped out.
No, but they made a fight with Hooker. Then they had a mandatory. So I mean, I know. I don't know, bro. Fuck it.
No, Mike. He was ahead of Porter. Porter was number 2.
I know he was, but he had a fight already on the docket.
No, but what you're not understanding is he dropped out of the rankings. Like they didn't say to him, you have to make a like you number one. They tell you, oh, you have to talk to the champion. You have to sort it out. We're gonna have purse bid in 30 days if you don't sort it out. They never reached that stage. They just dropped out of the rankings.
Oh, okay.
So you just don't pay your sanctioning fee and they'll drop you out. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's like a way of being ducking basically. He's talking about Crawford. Remember, he was calling Crawford out them times, right? After the Hooker fight, he called Crawford out. He was number one in the rankings. All he had to do was talk to the WBO and say, make me the mandatory. He didn't. He dropped out the rankings. Porter got in number one, didn't even fight no one for it, and said, hey, make me the mandatory. They made him the mandatory straight away. So
for Miller got a mandatory shot.
So you gotta like it's smart on his team's part to make it look like he's not ducking, but anyone that got like that know about their boxing, they will see that you got a final eliminator to fight Errol Spence against David Avenesian, someone you really should you're the favorite against, really like
you a guy that you are a dude you beat already beat him.
knocked him out, yeah.
You knocked him out, yeah, pretty much.
We know Avenesian's a tough fight now. Like he got a resurgence in his career.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a lot of guys on the way back now. Maybe they don't want that fight. Who knows? Like it seems like make more money than Mickinson, to be honest. But they want Mickinson, the guy who's never had a 12-round fight, bro.
Undefeated though, he's safe though.
He's never had a 12-round fight, and he got 2 knockouts.
Yeah, he's a safe fight for them.
Yeah, so
I've been bringing him over to the
of course they're taking him to probably Dallas or where the Virgin fight.
Dallas, down Texas.
Yeah, they're gonna take him over there and beat him up.
Probably Frisco, same place he fought
Sure.
Hooker at. Man,
I think
if Thurman was WBC prep champion and reset, nigga, that was 2 years ago, and he came back and fought for the WBA.
That wasn't even 2 years ago. He won the WBC championship.
About 4 years ago, wasn't
it? Yeah, something like that.
Man, shit, he got knocked the fuck out.
What's his last? His last WBC fight was it? It was Garcia or Paul. I can't remember the order though. It was one. Yeah, that was his last WBC. That was about 4 years ago.
What's good, man? Nah, man, it's shit, bro. Like this shit is like at the end of the day, boxing fans don't care because if we care, this kind of shit couldn't happen.
Now you said at the start of the show, boxing fans are dumb as dirt, bro. Some of them are dumb as dirt. Like they're blinded by their love for their fighter and like some people, their organization or whatever. But
and we keep saying, oh, the WBC is the most prestigious belt. It's the most prestigious. It's the one Muhammad Ali had. It's the one Marvin had. Sugar Ray, nigga, and they doing shit like this.
The most prestigious belt is the Ring Magazine belt because you fight. That's the belt you get for fighting the best in your division.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like WBC, like they pulling this kind of shit. At some point in time, motherfuckers gonna look at the WBC like they look at the WBA. With all this franchise bullshit, with all this maneuvering and motherfuckers been able to duck and motherfuckers been able to leap and jump dudes in the sanctioning, like, come on, man. At what point are we gonna treat this shit like the fucking UFC? 1 fight 2, 3 fight 4, 5 fight 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Boxing the Wild West, man.
If you say you don't want it, you go back to the end of the fucking line.
That should be the case. That's how it should go. Like, if you don't want the big fights, you're gonna get kicked out of the rankings or even the tough fights. But
start over, nigga. Good luck.
Huh?
Start over, nigga. Good luck.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, look at the Hergovich situation. Like, they had to go down to like number 7 or number 6 before someone
down to number 45 to fucking find somebody who won't fight Hergovich. Dudes is out here saying they don't want a title shot.
Yoka's gonna fight him. I think Yoka beat him in the semifinals of the Rio Olympics. I remember they're gonna have a rematch in the pros.
They'll probably be in France too.
It's a purse bid, so yeah. I don't think no one. I think
the money behind old boy over in France.
Nah, I don't think the money behind it. I think Hergovich because you got a slight partnership with the Zone, so they're gonna put like a mill.
Oh,
Huh?
boy got a partnership with Canal or something like that. Like
You know money in France. Don't believe that guy.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's this big. I'm saying like nigga, he got the backing. Like every time he fight, nigga, the shit look lit.
Look, this is what gonna happen. I'm telling you right now. They're gonna fight on the AJ undercard.
Oh wow.
That's how they're gonna do that fight. They're gonna put him on undercard.
I don't know though, man. His promoters.
Where are you gonna put that fight? Where they can sell out? Where you gonna put that?
They probably gonna have to pay Westcott some bread.
Ooh.
But Eddie gonna have to agree to a deal, but before, because I think
It's gonna go perfect probably.
I think what's the old Nike was saying? Oh boy, what's his name again?
Yoka.
Yeah, I think Yoka can. I think his people are going back him.
Who's his people, man? You don't even know his people, man.
No, man. I keep on seeing Canal everywhere on the goddamn arena. It's on his goddamn shorts. It's on a canvas. Canal Plus. It's some kind of TV network.
That's a channel. That's a TV channel.
They with him.
No, they're not no promoters, man. Sure, look.
Wherever, man. And nigga fight on Canal Plus every goddamn time I see him fight. Since day one, though. I'm talking about niggas since day one.
It's like having Sky Sports on the floor or on the ring rope and shit. Come on, man.
They into boxing now. They put money behind Clarissa Shields and Chris Eubank and Savannah Marshall and
Boxer is the company, the promotional company.
Yeah, but we know where the money coming from, though.
Yeah, where it come from?
Sky.
No.
Who?
MTK, man. Boxers like Probellum, they're on the same shit. They're on some secret shit, but the money, Sky paid the promoter a fee for hosting events, but the promoters spend the money on purses and shit like that. So I'm telling you, that's probably going to be on an AJ card or the zone card somewhere, Canelo or bout. It's going to be on an Eddie Hearn card show. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, you're right. People should get penalized for ducking, eliminating fights. It's crazy how WBC could just make it eliminate out of nowhere and then.
For a nigga who ain't even been active.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're going to jerk Dave Avenesian, bro.
They're going to jerk everybody in the top 3. How is Danny Garcia still number 4 at that? Like, come on, bro.
Hey, Mikey's still in there, right? Where's Sando?
It's factually nice. I just read the quote from WBC President Mauricio Suleiman. It's not a final eliminator, but it is a title eliminator.
Winner Keith and Barrios should fight. Winner of Khan and Brooks.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hey, I'm gonna leave you to it, man. Hey, Mike, don't get upset when these people ask you what Bud's gonna do, because Bud don't know what he's gonna do next. So don't get upset, bro.
We just chilling, man. We gonna make our move when it's right now. We're worried about, you know what I'm saying, getting this money.
No. You don't have a move. You're just gonna wait to see how shit plays out. But I get it.
We got what we got, dog. Don't worry about that.
And you know, look, you're at the mercy of Spence. I'm just saying, I'm just being real. Huh?
Who is Spence?
Hey, man. You know, Mike, come on, man. I ain't even trying to troll, bro.
Man, it's all about Crawford, dog.
You know how power works, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the person that has the power is in charge, right?
Man, Bud been the hottest thing in the sport for the last week.
Hey, people don't seem that way. They don't want to sign him.
All right.
How hot can you be if you don't want to get people don't want to sign you? Like,
I mean, Kinahan fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So real recognize real.
Yeah, Kinahan, come on, Kinahan.
You know, real recognize real him.
Yeah, I get that. Look, Bud ain't gonna be broke now. I never said that. I never said that. Bud gonna be rich. Don't get this. I just said Bud might not get that fight he wants because he ain't got the power. That's what I'm saying.
If he don't want to fight, man, we can't force him to fight.
And Bud gonna fight nobody and cook those books. He pay himself 10 mil somehow. But yeah, we know. We don't have to worry about that. But in regards to the Errol fight, he just waiting on Errol Spence. I really think he needs to like make a Tim Smith. What Tim Smith said was crazy. That was crazy to come out and say that. But I feel like he should try like talk to Al Heyman and see what like. Look, man. I know you don't give me that guarantee.
About boxing,
huh?
Man. Tim, he don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah, but I know it's crazy for him to come out and say that though. Like that's wild. Like you can't really.
No, he just
it makes it hard.
No. It's not crazy. It's actually brilliant. You drawing the line with saying. You telling them, you know what I'm saying? Like you thought it was gonna be sweet, but nigga, you said we heard what you said. You know what I'm saying? And when you did that little interview, when you said if y'all was trying to blackball me while with top rank, then why would I come sign with y'all now? Nigga, we don't even want you to sign with us. You know what I'm saying? Like we fuck you. So it is what it is. Like
so that's basically saying we don't want the fight for real, for real. We really don't want you over here. It gives us a reason to tell Errol not to make the fight. That's what is that what you're saying?
I mean, honestly, bro, I think if Earl truly wants it, then the fight will happen. But if Earl ain't gonna push for it, he's like, man, you know what? I can't make the weight no more. Fuck, I'm moving up, man. It is what it is.
So he's like I said at the beginning here, the mercy of Errol Spence, like I said.
All right, bro. All right, and anybody you want to say that?
You always get upset with the truth. Nah, man, I'm good, man.
All right,
great show, please, bro. I'm gonna listen for other callers.
Peace out. Shout out to my guy Aaron, man, out there in the UK. No rankings. Not in the top 15, but they got a fight though. They not in the top 15, but they got a fight. 317-220-6995. Number to call in. You want to call in? If not, we're gonna get on down, slide to the next one. And I'm gonna go cook some dinner. H Money, what's good? H Moolah, what's good? The fans corner. Oh man, what's on the deck? Oh, we got little Gary Russell. What up, E Nice?
I go sports.
You know what it is, E Nice.
I told you that fight wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, man, you were right. I mean, shit to me, right now, the way it's looking is farther than when it was when Bud was talking.
That's a fact. And the fight ain't gonna happen because the chance of Spence winning ain't in their favor. At the best, it's even. But if you being real, Crawford is the favorite.
I would say.
Yeah, so would I at this point. So it don't make business sense on their side to even make the fight with Crawford. It wouldn't matter if Crawford was with him or not.
I mean,
now, if Crawford was willing to go over there and finish his career there, that might be something. But I don't think Crawford willing to take less money.
I don't know if he take less money. They got me, but
Like, just imagine going and fighting harder fights for half the pay.
yeah, that's not gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
You know, a Keith Thurman fight for $2 million in backside money.
That's see. I mean, like, I can understand the back end money because, like, at some point in time, like you get to a point and you get like, bro, we can't afford to pay that. Like, this is what we're gonna afford to do. If this fight can be lucrative enough, like you, like at some point in time, you gotta be logical with like what's going on. If you seeing the numbers and the numbers ain't reflecting on what you think you are, then how can you expect a company to be willing to risk and lose that kind of money? Now, if the numbers come back and goddamn it, you are okay, I done did a linear pay-per-view to where it's not only on ESPN Plus, it's on different platforms, and y'all see that I can do good numbers. Then we can them move that, but Canelo and Plant did 800,000, and he talking about the face of boxing. I'm not expecting anybody to do more than that. Fury Wilder did 800,000. It seems to me that's the benchmark for marquee big time events. 800,000 now.
There really is no benchmark. It's all on what's being spent and what's being made. That's the benchmark for. That's the benchmark for a pay-per-view. If a pay-per-view, if a fight only costs $1.5 million for you to put on, and you do 100,000, and you do $2 million at the gate, that's a successful pay-per-view.
Absolutely.
So there really is no particular benchmark for pay-per-views. It goes on how much they spent to put on the event, as opposed to how much they're going to make back.
And it goes on
at this
what the fighter guarantee is too. Some fighters want a bigger guarantee.
That's what I'm saying. Like all of that is in the cost of making the fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this fight right now, the both of them, they probably you probably slide to both of them. What, 8 million?
Cool.
Crawford and Spence, but Spence probably gonna want more.
Yeah, absolutely. Spence gonna want 10. Crawford get 8.
And with the way streaming this shit go, yep. I don't know if they generate 20 million off of that fight, even though the buzz is there.
I believe they can. I believe they can. You found the right stadium, especially if you in Vegas. You can maybe do a radio stadium that holds a lot more capacity. You can get the site fee, for the hotel. You know what I'm saying? They pay big money for all the tourists. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got the international pay-per-view rights. Then you got advertising dollars. Then you got the motherfucking the actual gate. I mean, I believe like Spence and Crawford could possibly the first fight generate anywhere from $50 to $100 million.
Yeah, that's good money. Like I have no worries about the gate and the attendance. I think that's gonna go through the roof. The only concern I can see with that they having is the pay-per-view numbers for the money they gonna spend.
I think it will actually probably trend towards the $400,000, $500,000, $600,000.
Me too. I believe it's possible, but you know what I'm saying? But us talking numbers really is semantics at this point, because I don't believe that numbers is the reason this fight ain't happening.
I figure it. I mean, to me, we'll see really what happens after the fight with Ugas. We'll see what Team Spence and Al Heyman wants to do. Well, let me ask you a question though.
Go for it.
Should you be ranked in a sanctioning body to be in a eliminator?
Say that again.
Should you be ranked in a particular sanction body in order to be in a eliminator battle?
No.
So you telling me a person outside of the top 15 can be in a eliminator bout, and that's fine with you?
No, but I know how it works. Like, everything is money. Like, this isn't based on fairness and
money, man. What about the actual rankings? It's 15 dudes in front of you who can't get a eliminator bout. But you tell me Mario Barrios and Keith Thurman, who not even in the WBC rankings, can get a eliminator bout?
Yeah. I mean, this trends with it definitely is crazy. But this trend with the WBC, like, they make it up as they go.
That's the problem, man. We just accept it, bro. Why would we just ain't nobody gonna say, Keith Thurman not in the top 15, he been out 2.5 years. You know Mario Barrios ain't fought at 147 ever in life. You know, like I don't get it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty crazy when Thurman said it, but I'm like, money talk, man. Like they gonna press that. And what seems outrageous is they spending a lot of money just to avoid the Crawford fight.
Explain that.
Well, they did pay step aside money. I'm pretty sure that Barrios and Thurman didn't get an eliminator on merit alone. So that was some more bread spent, all in the name to not go in one direction.
Yeah, I don't understand if you Thurman, like, 1-2 fight, and you say you want a title shot. Like, if you can't get Earl, then why not go after Bud? He talking about it needs to be this great offer, great deal. Nigga, you a fucking challenger who ain't fought in 2.5 years. What, you want to fight nigga once a year now? Be my guest.
Yeah, I mean, Keith Thurman is a realist. I'm about to run the risk of getting whooped on, so I want to be compensated. Yeah, I need a great offer for this ass whooping that's on the horizon.
That is wild, bro. You motherfucker gotta get your best payday of your career to get in the ring with Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, and that's a testament to him. But what's going on right now ain't really gonna mean much in the scheme of things, man. Crawford could retire right now, and he retires as a future Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
The stats alone. Once the narratives die and people move on, all you'll have left is history.
Yep.
And Crawford is stamped in the history books.
Absolutely.
Crawford will be remembered as a multi-divisional champ,
Yes.
once undisputed,
Yes.
lineal, fighter of the year. Yep. Like, he got all the accomplishments. At this point, he's just fighting to further cement his legacy. And I would like to see the Boots fight, but that's not a legacy fight. That's people trying to throw in a roadblock in hopes that Boots can knock off Crawford, so they can say, "Hey, look, I told you." But it does nothing for Crawford. Crawford go out there and smoke him, or even if Crawford go out there and win, and if it's controversial, then they build a narrative on that. If he smoke him, who the fuck was Boots? Boots didn't prove nothing to nobody.
I just think,
you know, if it's tightly contested, that's another narrative. Like that's a no-win.
I would love to see the Boots fight, but I just know the way Boots is, the way he's going, nobody's gonna give Boots a free opportunity. He's gonna have to be mandated. That is what it is.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
Big, so like we can scream Boots' name, and I'm one of the guys who's gonna champion. I'm telling you, against any champion.
Yeah,
he got a fucking chance.
If Crawford want to get in there with Boots, I'm with it. Yeah, because I think it'd be a hell of a fight.
Boots is and will be a hell of a fighter, man. He will be champion one day. I have no doubts about that. I have zero doubts about that. So with that being said, it's just like I just know that like motherfuckers not like they not just gonna give Boots up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he gonna have to get it just like Shakur had to get it. Well, not quite like that, but he gonna have to get it like, you know what I'm saying, really put himself in position to make the sanctioning body say, you know what? That dude right there, it's his time now. Mandate him 30 days to work something out. If not, y'all go to person. We're gonna see how many dudes gonna keep that belt or drop that belt. You know what? I might move up. I've been at 147 too long.
And what's crazy is you'll probably see Devin Haney versus Boots Ennis before you see Boots versus any of the current champions.
I don't know. I really don't think Boots gonna be at 147 too long.
I don't either, but I think Devin Haney will finish at 154.
What?
Yeah, I think Devin Haney can finish at 154.
How old is Devin? 23, 24?
Huh?
How old is Devin? 23, 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably finished at 154.
Yeah, I can see him just looking at his physique, his frame. I can see that.
And honestly, I feel like if Canelo can end up at 168, so can Boots.
I think Boots could, man, shit, the way Boots look, he definitely could do a 168, 175.
175 might be a little bit too far. But 168, yeah, like.
See, the thing is, man, when you get older, man, when you touch 30, 32, 33, your body really feels out, man. Like you become bigger, just naturally bigger, like mass-wise. And dude is already, I think he already whooping himself getting to 147.
Damn sure. Now,
and it may not be him. It may not be him whooping himself. As long as he disciplined, you know, it's possible. But I know it ain't pleasant. I know that 47 weight cut is not pleasant for Boots in it.
Nope, definitely not. But shit, that's for everybody though.
Some people cut it without a problem.
I ain't never seen.
I think Crawford. I think Crawford cut 147 without a problem.
Yeah, but I ain't never seen Boots look like or say that he missed weight. Like he always looked like.
No, that's discipline.
Exactly.
That's discipline.
Yeah. Well, D man, and that's what.
But being disciplined ain't pleasant. No, man, I just who you got in the I think I seen one of your shows, man. You said you had Valdez for 50, didn't you? That wasn't you?
Man, I don't know what show you were watching, nigga. I got Shakur by nigga demolished me.
Okay. I think that might have been another show then. I could have swore that was you because I gonna take you up on that one.
Yeah, I would have too shit. All right, big dog. Shout out to my guys, man. We going out to 678. 678, talk to your boy. What's going on? 678, what's going on?
What's going on, man? It's your boy Lake County.
Lake County, what's good?
Oh man, not this whole eliminator style shit, man, that we talking about, man.
Oh man, that shit right there, wow, bro. Dudes can get.
I mean, my thing is the lack of foresight, man. If we gonna have some eliminations and some eliminators, man, why don't you just give me a tournament style so we can know what the ending result will be in the future? Like you saying, if that.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, if you're gonna have an elimination structure, you know, tell me, like how you were saying, man, put Rook and Khan in there, so we'll know that the winner of that will go against Barrios and Thurman winner, and then give me a Budiev and a Boots or something, so we'll know that the winner of that will fight. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the year or the top of the new year, you'll be ready for a champion. You know what I mean?
I would like.
But all this shit. We don't got no foresight, and we don't know what the ending result is just because somebody wanted to say, oh, this might be an eliminator or something. Then, you know, they just play on words like they do with Devin Haney. Because I could have sworn Brian Garcia was a title eliminator until they just decided, nah, that was just going to be an eliminator, not a final eliminator. So now you got the champion begging these contenders, hey, man, I'm trying to give you a shot.
That's real, bro. And that's just what it is. Like this boxing shit, man, it should get. They just make shit, like I said, man, they make it up as they go along. And it's as simple as that, bro. Like these dudes been one been inactive and one ain't never fought at 147, but somehow, some way, they in an eliminator.
Yeah, the WBC, man. Somebody was saying they just as worse as I think they worse than the WBA, especially with the way they handle like a Canelo career, man. Let him just do whatever he wants to. And I feel like the boy Shakur Stevenson needs to watch out for that Oscar Valdez fight, knowing that the WBC raised the clenbuterol limit that you could for them PEDs. You know, he coming straight up out of Camp Canelo.
Yeah, but Shakur,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like that whole camp dirty.
Shakur, I already said on Twitter, like he said, what did he say? Let me see what he said on Twitter. He was like, real talent always prevail. I don't care what you do, music, sports, anything. Talent always rises to the top. So
That's true, but when you got somebody like a Tyson Fury, who everybody always want to call a pound for pound guy, but this guy's a habitual cheater, though. You know what I'm saying? And try to claim it like none of the tactics that he do aid and assist his performance, then why do it? You know what I mean? The Canelo's supposed to be the #1 pound for pound fighter, if not Bud, but why are we comparing Bud to a guy who's been caught maybe once or twice already, right?
Twice, so 2 drug tests.
So why we even comparing the real versus fake? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what boxing does, bro. It's sometimes it's not about how good you are. It's about how popular you are.
So man, I was seeing something on boy Mario Lopez podcast on Triller. If I can bring that up, man, I was seeing that your boy Ryan Garcia. I seen that you had a whole episode about him one time, talking about he was like 23 years old, he's young, he needed to go through the motions. Man, he called your boy Isak Cruz a C-level fighter when he went against Tank, and now he's not even trying to fight Isak Cruz according to some of these rumor mills. Like Mario Lopez on his podcast, he interviewed Tim Bradley reporting that Ryan Garcia looking to fight Tevin Farmer, and that kind of go with what you've been saying about Keith Thurman being out of range for like 2.5 years. You know, Farmer been out on the milk card, which is not a bad fight. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but it's just like, come on, man. Now you said one cat was a C-level fighter, and now you look like you ducking him. And now it's supposed to be rumored that you're trying to fight a Tevin Farmer. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a name. I mean, somebody that had a history with Tank. Somebody probably can sell the fight. Isak Cruz, man, he cool, but man, I like he just came on the scene, bro. Like y'all trying to hype him up like he just got them be reigning, defending, and nah, bro. Like he was a last minute replacement. Pitbull Cruz. Let's see what he does going forward. If he can't get a Ryan Garcia fight, I'm sure there's a fight over on PBC that they can make for him. Or he's with Manny Pacquiao. So I'm sure Manny Pacquiao will have something for him.
Yeah. But isn't he the prime example of somebody, like you said earlier in the show, say, if you don't want this title fight, man, take your ass back down in the rankings.
Go back to
Put that motherfucker Ryan Garcia back down to like number 15, and let's just not even.
I totally agree. But like I just told you also, sometimes it's about how popular you are, man, how many asses you can put in the seats, how many people know your name. You know what I'm saying? How many people gonna come to your fights? Like all that shit, like that's why they putting.
Okay, you just gave a nod to Tank, not to cut you off. Go ahead. You just gave a nod to Tank because he be selling them the arenas out.
Tank want to do it too, nigga. Tank. I never criticize what Tank can do. Only what Tank is, I don't want to see Isak Cruz. I don't want to see Rolly Romero.
I want to see Rolly Romero. I actually want to see Rolly Romero get a true title shot.
Good though. Like, you know Rolly not good.
I ain't gonna say he not good.
Bro,
I think
not
he
good, man. Jackson Martinez beat that dude, and motherfucking Richard Comey slumped Jackson Martinez like a round or two. Like Rolly is not good, man. And Tank will beat the shit out of that boy.
Yeah, I feel like let's just see what he. I feel like he's just as good as a contender as any.
Well,
you know, he got some power. He got power, and he kind of rangy.
All right. But anyway, man. But yeah. And that's what happened with this Keith Thurman and Bartos fight. The popularity of it got the attention of other sanction bodies, and that's why they slapped the WBC eliminator on it. Had nothing to do with what they've done in the ring over the past 2 years, year and a half, or whatever. Well, they counted, man.
I like that you can see some popularity in this because I don't see no popularity.
I mean, it's names.
They've been handling Keith Thurman's. The way they're handling this Keith Thurman, I can give them some kudos because I feel like they put him in the ring with a Tank common opponent because it was whispers of a Tank versus Keith Thurman fight. So they were going to give him a common opponent. But then you put it at 147 just to see if Hoogers and Spence winner can get somebody like Keith on a pay-per-view. So PBC handling Tank, I mean, using Keith well, you know what I'm saying? They playing chess with the guy.
And maybe there still is some whispers of a Tank fight, depending on how Keith looks. If Keith looks vulnerable against Barrios, and we think what Tank gets Barrios, maybe they'll make that fight with Thurman and Davis, you know what I'm saying, depending on how Thurman looks. But they kind of
So if Thurman sleeps Barrios, then we like, all right, we gonna put you back in with the Ugas and Spence conversation.
Or you fight Crawford, because we all know Spence said I'm never fighting Keith Thurman. I don't give a fuck what's going on. He's never fighting Keith Thurman, and he seemed like he was very adamant about that. But Lake County, man, let me get to the next caller, big dog.
All right, do your thing, buddy. I'm back in the chat.
Lake County, man, 678. You in what's that, Fort Wayne?
No, I'm Gary, Indiana, man.
Gary,
you know, I still go back Lake County.
Shout out to the G.
Gary, but I'm down here in Metro Atlanta, though.
Oh, okay. All right, big up to the ATL. All right, big dog.
All right, big dog.
Let's go to my guy Lake County, man, out there, and the guy that from Gary to motherfucking Atlanta in this bitch. But yeah, man, like, to me, this boxing is a crazy world, a crazy sport, and when you see things like this transpire, you know it's overwhelmingly probably about the money. Sanctioning fees, notoriety, trying to get this pay-per-view. Oh, it's a title eliminator. Like, you get the people talking about, like, a novice fan see that. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, to me, it's all bullshit. That shit don't hold no weight for me. I don't care about this being a title eliminator. I simply want to see Keith Thurman in the ring with the winner of Ugas Earl, or give me Thurman versus Crawford in the summertime. There's no way that we should be pussyfooting around this shit, man. It's no way. Like, if these promoters want to really make the fans happy and satisfy the fans, quit charging us $74.95 for Thurman Barrios. We don't want to pay that. We don't want to pay that. But we'll gladly pay $74.95 for Thurman Crawford. We'll gladly pay $74.95 for Thurman Spence. Now Thurman Ugas, I don't know about gladly pay, but we might pay like $40 for that shit. But it to me is all about getting what you expected when you spend your money. And honestly, I'm not expecting much from Barrios in this fight. That's why I'm not buying it. I got Thurman by devastation. I think he's gonna overwhelm Barrios. Simply too big, too strong, too experienced for Barrios. So let's see how it plays out. And yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. We're an hour 23 minutes in. I want to make sure everybody knows where to find your boy Mike on Sports. Smash that thumbs up button. Thank you to all the callers today, from D Nice to Ams to Lake County to the first caller of the day. Forgot his name. But yeah, man, big ups to everybody out there, and thank y'all for always supporting Mike on Sports, man. I know I've been kind of lacking for the past couple days, but I'm getting back into the groove of it, man. Got to figure out a couple more things, but I think I'm gonna be good. I think I'm gonna be good. Man. I might end up turning this goddamn desk to the side right there and just sliding that right there in between that and just start doing it like that. Yeah, I might do that, man. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir. I'm out this thing, y'all. Peace out. Salute.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash.